Impact Wrestling's Slammiversary 2020 event. So Tessa Blanchard has been fired from the company. So now there's a replacement.
I don't understand. You're the first and only women's world champion, and you just it ain't like they did nothing to you. You just like I'm on vacation.
Yep. So with that being said, it's just like okay, well, now we got a vacant title on the line, and then we got a surprise entrance coming in when it comes to
a former world champion.
A former world champion. Keep that in mind, everybody. So, with that being said, we go into now. I didn't see all of Slammiversary. I caught the highlights. Primetime was keeping up with Slammiversary. I didn't get a chance to do it on Fight TV because once again, like I said, I was too busy, trying to get my channel in order and bringing stuff over. So, with that being said, we start off Slammiversary. Awesome opening package. I will say so myself. Then we have the return of the Motor City Machine Guns because taking on the Radicals, which we got Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz.
They kind of like trolled us for a second. It was like we're doing an open challenge, and of course everybody thought Delos was innocent because they just said that they were signed with Impact the day before.
Exactly.
So of course, as soon as they said open challenge, everybody's like, "Oh, okay, it's gonna be them." So we already know.
Now, here's my curiosity. Now, even though Slammiversary is their big show, right? I have to say, in my personal opinion, I have watched AEW, I have watched WWE. Impact, when there's nobody in the arena, it feels empty. Like when WWE did, I was like, "This is kind of weird." Because there's no crowd there, but it's just like we're becoming used to it. But then same thing with AEW, it was weird at first, but they used to people in there. I'm like Impact. I'm like maybe because it was only like 2 people in the audience to begin with. And I'm just like, well, now it just feels like it's even more emptier than all the other promotions.
Yeah.
And I don't know how big their roster is to be able to put people in the audience.
Their roster is not. Their roster is like AEW's roster where they have people that go different places, different companies.
Yeah.
So they don't really got like what do you call it? Like actual signees.
Yeah. And on top of that,
all their talent's free to work other places.
And I'm like, Gal's Anderson going over there. I'm like, I hope that Impact can pay him. I don't know where Impact getting this money from.
I don't either because they said that they gave them a surprising offer.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know where Impact is getting this money from, not one bit. But I'll be honest with you, I'm like, okay, whatever floats the boat. So, the Radicals did the open challenge. Motor City Machine Guns are back. I love seeing Motor City Machine Guns. They were my favorite when TNA was a thing.
Yep.
And
I like how they got like Alexander got the long hair now. Chris Sabin got the kind of long hair now.
Yeah.
So weird.
With them being so old, they are still able to work.
Come on now.
Oh, hey. They look good, but they get up there in age. But they look good. So Motion Machine Guns pick up the win here on the Radicals. Next matchup, we have Old School Rules. That's what it's called. For the unsanctioned TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Now help me out, Prime. So there's a TNA World Heavyweight Championship, and then there's a Impact World Championship.
Well, the TNA Championship is like the FTW Championship. They don't matter.
Gotcha. So we have the old school.
It's like, all right. So I'll give more backstory. I don't know if you know who Ethan Page is. He's a member of the North.
Yes, I know who Ethan Page is.
Okay, he loves TNA. He was trying to get TNA to come back forever. So he kind of did it. They brought TNA back for like a month. So they brought back like Hernandez and all the people they went back TNA. The name TNA. They brought back the old, stage and all that, old music. Brought back Suicide.
Oh wow.
And then so he was like, you know what? They was like, all right, for this 1 month only, we're gonna bring back the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And then Moose won it, and now it don't matter anymore. But Moose still thinks he's the champion. He thinks he's the main champion.
Oh wow! And then so when it comes for championships, who better go against than Tommy Dreamer?
Yeah, I think he. I don't know. I wouldn't pay attention to the story, so I don't know why they fighting.
So it's an old school rules match. Is basically this. Okay, it's
a Terry Funk match.
It's basically what it is. It's a Terry Funk. I'm gonna beat the shit out you kind of matchup. It's basically a hardcore matchup.
Basically, they didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't want to say it or anything like that. But here's the thing: going into the matchup, I'm just like, okay, look, stop. We know Moose is not going to lose this matchup against Tommy Dreamer.
And if he does,
yeah, we're not going to do that. But however, they after Tommy Dreamer calls Moose a waste of talent, which he's not. Or I think Moose called him that. I'm not sure because I don't know the story. Like I don't watch Impact Wrestling like that anymore, let alone at all. There was a good spot. Tommy Dreamer.
I watch highlights. I don't watch. I don't know the stories or nothing.
Yeah. So there's a match. I did like this spot because I never seen it before. Well, at least I haven't. Tommy Dreamer brings out the thumbtacks, and he's about to send Moose up, but Moose is like, nah. He low blows him, and Moose with his power is taking Tommy Dreamer's face and trying to push it right into the thumbtacks. Usually with thumbtack spots, I have seen a lot of thumbtack spots. I even have seen Candice LeRae put thumbtacks in her mouth and get super kicked. Okay, homegirl. What you say?
I said I'll be honest with you. That's an Abyss special.
Exactly. Now, first of all, I hate the thumbtacks in the mouth spot because it's easy to choke on that. It's easy to choke on that because I mean, the momentum's going. A thumbtack could easily slide down your throat and it's done. That's the most dumbest spot. I hate it. I hate when Jimmy Havoc did it. I don't like it when Candice LeRae did it.
Well, we don't bring up Jimmy Havoc.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I don't like that. Now, creative. Now I've seen some creative things with thumbtacks. Jeff Jarrett with the guitar full of thumbtacks. I like that. Yeah. I love the guitar full of thumbtacks. Abyss and Mick Foley have been thumbtack specials, but now this one, it's trying to be like brute strength like him, and they had the camera angle of Tommy Dreamer's eye going right into like the thumbtacks. He finally fights out of it, but then Moose hits him down again.
I feel like Tommy Dreamer would have took that.
He would have, but he did take it to the face. Remember, because Moose is slammed right back down.
I'm talking about in that slow motion.
Yeah,
that they was trying to.
Oh yeah, he would have took that. Obviously, Moose defeats Tommy Dreamer for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Moose has
changed it to a white belt too.
Yeah, Moose has really gotten into his thing at Impact. Moose beat is like kind of like almost carrying Impact on his back.
See, I thought he was gonna become a champion like after he fought Austin Aries. I thought he was gonna be like him gonna be champion, but then he went and they became a stable. I think it was like Aries, Moose, and Killer Cross. I think.
Yeah, where's Aries at now?
Well,
so next up we have a gauntlet for the gold match to determine the number one contender for the Impact Knockouts Championship. So in this matchup, who do we have? We have what is it? Katie Forbes, which is RVD.
I don't know what did you see her entrance?
Oh, you told when she was shaking her ass and all the dollars came out?
Yes.
With the money gun? Hey, look, man.
That's
RVD
her
know what
character,
he doing.
though. That's her character. That's the only thing I'm like. That's literally her whole character.
She a stripper.
Yeah,
she a thick stripper. It's all right to say it.
Literally, they built her from like Twerk City or something like that.
Yeah, Twerk City. That's what RVD's is like, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's what RVD be loving it. So, Katie Forbes, Karen Hogan, yes, that's the long lost black daughter that Hulk Hogan didn't know about.
And then she joined Turk City too.
Yeah, because it was twerking in the ring together. Kimberly,
Yeah. She's solid.
yeah,
She was in WWE, but stuff happens.
Rosemary.
I forgot what her name was there.
I forgot too. Susie
is very good.
Yeah, Susie and Rosemary is good too.
Yeah, Susie used to be Sue Young, but she's on like a face turn. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Tasha Steele.
Yep, she's with Kiera Hogan. Like they tag team.
Yeah, tag team. I'm about to say. I mean, she can be with her. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter to me. And then
she probably is. I don't know. I forget what she's with somebody.
The returning Madison Rain.
Is that really a return?
Do I really care?
I don't care. What I'm saying, like, she said that she's on commentary. So how does that count as a return if she's on commentary?
They built up Madison Rain as if she is the best version of the beautiful people that ever was. She's not. To me, I'm sorry.
Well, look, you can hate her. She's like a 5-time women's champion.
Yes, that's fine. But when it came to the beautiful people, Madison Rain was the last one on my list. Okay, I still like Angelina Love.
Technically, she's the first one though. She's won the most championships than both of them.
Velvet Sky is sick. Okay, I'm just Madison Rain. I just never like. I wasn't a big fan of Madison Rain. I was more fan of Angelina Jolie and Velvet Sky, and then she's super skinny.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, when you got some swole and big women in Impact Wrestling to the point, I'm just like, okay. I mean, they'll say they dominate you, but in the end, Kylie Ray won by eliminating Tyler Valkyrie, which was shocking to me.
Yeah.
And
how is that shocking?
Because I like Tyler Valkyrie. She, she's a multiple time champ too.
Taya has run her course. That's why. I wasn't shocked.
Okay, fair.
Taya was champ for probably over a year. She's been in the championship picture for almost 2 years. So I wasn't shocked that she lost to Kylie.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, Kylie is popular and she's one of the newer. She probably came last year or so. So she's I was shocked. I was actually okay, that makes sense.
How do you feel about Impact's women division?
It's one of the. I would say it's one of the best personally, because
it's better. I'm gonna say, do you think it's better than AEW's?
The way that they use it, yes.
Okay.
Because they started out with 4 people. It was Kiera Hogan, Rosemary, Sue Young, and Allie was the main 4. And then Allie left, so then it was just them 3. Now they added Tasha Steele, Taya Valkyrie is coming back. They added her back. They got Jordan Grace, who was amazing.
I love me Jordan Grace. Okay, Jordan Grace is great.
They got Jordan Grace, and now they got Deanna. They got Kylie Ray, and then they got other people, but they don't integrate them in as much because they still maybe a little greener for TV standards and stuff. But they got a solid lineup, I would say.
I agree. I agree because, like I said, that's one thing that TNA has been doing for years. So next matchup we have Chris Bay taking on Willie Mack, my man Willie Mack, for the X Division Championship. I'm like, why do they keep having these big guys go for these X Division Championships? Even though Willie Mack
that seems like his character. It's the X Division Championship, even though it's supposed to be quote unquote for little people. That just seems like his realm.
You're right. First of all, Willie Mack is supporting the Blue today, and Willie Mack is good. He is really good. I loved him in Lucha Underground, but he is really good. I just felt as though he can be. I would have loved to see Willie Mack in AEW. To be honest with you,
I mean,
you don't think
good.
so?
I wouldn't want to see him there because he won't probably get to shine as much as he does when he's here or in Lucha Underground. Yeah, but that's just me.
But since Lucha Underground is over, so
yeah.
Which hurts. Trust me, it does hurt. just a hit. We got nice matchup here. Willie Mack does a neck breaker to Chris Bay off the apron onto the floor. That looks sick. I didn't. How did Chris Bay win the matchup? Because I missed the winning.
I forgot what his finisher is. Well, he kind of like, I can't explain his finisher. Oh my god!
Oh, it's one of the complex cruiserweight moves.
It's not one of them complex moves, but like, how can I explain it? I don't want to take too long trying to explain this, but like, it's like one of those everything has to go right.
Gotcha.
Kind of like how Big Swole's Dirty Dancing.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, it's like everything has to go right for the move to like make sense.
Yeah.
It's like I think Rick Swan does. It's like a cutter springboard.
Oh, like a Jay Lethal type of thing?
Yeah, everything has to go right. Like a cutter off the, like jump. He like springboards, jumps, and it's like the John Cena stunt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all right. So it's like a intricate move.
Well, Chris Bay wins. So next up we have the North, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander taking on Ken Shamrock and Sami Callihan. How did that become a tag team?
They're not.
Well,
they're actually in a feud, but.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, Ken Shamrock was feuding with this group called OVE. But one of the members got fired because he was, the speaking out thing.
Gotcha.
And then the other one, he's still there, but he kind of just drifted off with Sawyer Fulton, who was in
Sanity.
Sanity, yeah. And Sami Callihan was just like, you know what, I hate you, but you're the only chance I got now that my crew is gone, so we can try to win the championships, but I still hate you, kind of like that.
Gotcha. Well, you knew that wasn't gonna work from the start because the North is an established tag team, so. Yep,
and he's been champs for over like 400 days, I think.
Yeah, so
380 something like that.
I mean, I like the North, so you know what I'm saying. I like them as a team, so.
They're a team. That's what I like.
They're what?
They are actually a team.
Yes, they are. Yeah. That's what I like about the North. The North pick up the win here, and retain their Impact Tag Team Championships, and they go in a promo afterwards. Is this win?
By the way, just by the way, their finisher is like a 2-man style splash.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's like one of them grab one leg and one of them grab the other. They pick them up and then slam them. I like that.
Is this when Gallows and Anderson appear?
No, it's when Motor City Machine Guns come back out.
Yeah, that's right. They come back out, and now they're gonna get in a feud with the North. That should be some good matches. The North versus
we want to fight for the title, but we want to fight this Tuesday. So they trying to build up Impact for this week.
Yeah, I don't even know where to watch Impact at. To be honest with you.
I don't know. I know it's on Twitch. That's all I know.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't even know where to watch Impact at. And so I'm like, I don't know how Impact getting money right now. So because that's something. Okay, so now we got the Knockouts Championship. Deonna Purrazzo comes, makes her. It's in Impact Wrestling now, going against Jordan Grace. Now, like I said, I've seen Deonna Purrazzo, and the thing is, I'm like, first off, I like Deonna Purrazzo, but not over Jordan Grace. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I like Deonna Purrazzo, but not over Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace is just a machine, and I'm like, if they were going to put the Impact World Champion on any other woman besides Tessa, it got to be Jordan Grace.
Maybe that's what they might do. Who knows?
Yeah. But
they were supposed to feud for the championship actually, but things happen.
And I like that.
Come back from vacation.
She thick and busty, and she proud of it. I'm like, you know what? And she'll go ahead. She powerful. And like I said, the Deonna Purrazzo, like I said, it seems like I don't know. I don't know what doesn't gravitate me towards Deonna Purrazzo. But
She's a submission specialist, though.
Yeah,
So
almost
her style is more technical.
almost in a way like Zack Sabre Jr. is in a way.
Oh nah, she ain't like that. Nah.
This
You talk about boring. Oh.
I know. I'm sorry, man. Cause Chubbs like Zack Sabre. I'm like you Zack Sabre Jr. I'm sorry, man. No, yeah, no, thank you. He gonna be in a new retro wrestling game. Did you see that?
I did not see that. I don't follow Zack Sabre, so I don't know anything.
I'm just saying. No, they got the new Retromania wrestling game coming out this year.
Okay.
So he's part of the roster.
Well, that's a kid I won't be playing with.
Zack Sabre Jr. Deonna Purrazzo beats Jordan Grace by submission to become the new Knockouts Championship.
Her finisher already is a Fujiwara armbar. She had like both arms hooked.
Yeah, first of all, I will give Deonna Purrazzo this. That Fujiwara armbar looks good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It looks really good. It looks like it's very painful.
Especially, unfortunately, that you gotta mention every single time with the weight gain. She puts more arc on it, more torque on the arm.
Yeah.
Because she's not as small, so usually when she do it, she just pull it back. Now she leans into it.
Oh, because she's not that small no more. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself, Prime.
She's not. I'm talking good. She's getting bulk. I like the bulky.
Excuse me. I just swore on my own show. You need to stop lying. Okay. I'll talk to you off here.
I like. I said you mentioned it. Okay, I'll put it out there. You mention it every time we talk about Deonna Purrazzo. Okay. Hey.
So now we have a fatal 5-way for the vacant Impact World Championship, and we have a returning world champ. So
let's just put this in perspective. There's supposed to be a 5-way already with Tessa and I forgot the other person, but the other person got fired because of the movement.
Yeah.
So we're down a couple people, and then they just said, "All right, it's gonna be a fatal 4-way with a surprise person
to make it a fatal 5-way."
World champion, actually.
So it's Eddie Edwards, Ace Austin,
the magician. Yes.
Trey.
Yes.
Rich Swann.
Unfortunately.
And then Eric Young.
Yep.
That's the former champion. They tried to turn Eric Young into Daniel Bryan at Impact, and it didn't work that well.
Which Eric Young is a TNA legend and all, but they got to build him up more for him to just come back and instantly be in the title picture, I think.
I agree, because I thought also with Tessa being out, I figured that EC3 would take the spot.
Yeah.
And I think everybody would have liked for EC3 to take the spot, but he didn't. But EC3 is going to be coming back now with his new soul patch goatee looking thing on Tuesday. And I mean, honestly, I was like, I guess Impact Wrestling would be the best thing for EC3. I mean, because they didn't treat him right at WWE at all, unless it was in NXT. And then I'm surprised he ain't go to AEW, to be honest with you, but.
He still might. He got like a little promo, so he might be able to work in both.
Because honestly, right now, I like guys going to Impact Wrestling, because that way it gives you a variety again from WWE.
Speaking of people, you know what?
What?
Speaking of people, somebody else also came back. Made their debut in Impact Wrestling last night.
Who?
Oh, you don't know?
No, you don't. The Good Brothers?
No, I'm talking about the one-man band.
Oh yeah, Heath Slater did come make his way to Impact Wrestling.
Yep, he had on the same shirt that he had on like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm just one man. Do.
You know how? Just real quick though. You know how how awesome it would have been if he could make all 3 shows in like 1 week. Be on Raw and then be on AEW, then be on the same with the same free agent shirt.
He'd be pulling a Cody thing.
I mean, that would be cool.
That would be cool. That would be cool. All he got to do now is go to AEW and Ring of
saying,
Honor.
like, imagine though if it was in the same week. It's in the same month, yeah, but just imagine how like he could stick it to people if it was in the same week.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. And then he probably is really the hottest free agent. So, but the match, I did not see the Fatal 5-Way match. Was it a good match?
It was impressive, but like it was just like whatever because people were still kind of disappointed of the Eric Young and Rich Swann thing. Which because earlier in the night they interviewed Rich Swann, and he was like, you know what? He was on crutches, and he was like, you know what? When I get off these crutches, I want a world championship shot. And apparently, he was off the crutches.
Okay,
so he got a shot. So,
I got you.
Yeah. Things happen here, there. Things happen, moves happen, and then Eddie Edwards win, which I have no problem with. I believe he's a former world champion already. I think the Wolves gotta be one of the best teams individually and as a team.
Yep, I like the Wolves. I do like the Wolves. Yes,
because I believe that both of them won a championship, and then they like a 5 or 6 time tag champions. So they've been doing their work.
But Eddie Edwards wins, and he is now the Impact World Champion. So, I mean, it's gonna probably go back to Eddie Edwards anyway. So,
yeah, this is second. This is second reign.
Yeah. So, once again, it does have an audience. So then we got to say it too for Tuesday to see the fallout. Cause that's what Slammiversary does to me all the time. They always have a great show, and then which I think this is a pretty decent show, and may make me want to try to find Impact, and then when I can't find it, I forget about it until next year's Slammiversary.